You ready to do this? This has never, ever happened to us.
What?
What?
What the heck is that?
Is that ours?
So we've built over 60 cars here at Throtl. We've given away over 20 cars at this point. And most of these cars, if not all of them, have been dream cars to all of us as a team or one individual on the team. So we've gone as crazy as our complete overhaul on our Supra. It's over 1,000 horsepower. Our S13 240SX, our 2GR swap Toyota MR2. The list goes on, and these cars have been super special to us here at Throtl. And we're just really blessed and excited that we're really able to live out our childhood dreams and build such amazing cars and then share them with you guys. Now, every time we give a car away, every single time without fail, we always ask that winner, that new owner of the car, that if they ever have the thoughts of selling a vehicle, to please let us know first, because someone on the team here at Throtl may be the one that really wants to buy the car. And never has that happened until right now.
We heard that Evan picked up a new car and we're all kind of interested, and he kind of comes out of nowhere with these new cars. Maybe a new daily.
Okay.
I don't know, he gets a lot of cars. He buys cars all the time.
That changes things. So I thought it was going to be like maybe the next sweepstakes car. I was really hoping we get a GR Corolla.
Yeah, me too.
I think we should get a GTR. That's what I think. Do you think Evan got a GTR?
No
shit.
He's been
in a GTR.
It's
either a BMW.
He's been awfully interested in my GTR stuff lately. So
An R33 would be really cool.
no, if Evan got anything, it would be a 34. Absolutely, it'd be a 34.
I think he's a 34 guy.
I actually think he's a 35 guy, honestly.
he is a
but
35.
yeah, he's more of that like supercar kind of guy. Maybe he got a Lambo.
No shot.
No,
It would be
type of
really
guy.
cool if it was an M2 though.
If he brings another nugget back here like that,
We're not even done with a 300ZX yet. That was the last nugget you brought through.
$300 nugget, $300 ZX.
It's about to be nice.
Yeah, I don't know. It's about to be really nice.
If it's gonna be a new car, I'm going either M2 or maybe like a curveball. It'd be like a 400Z.
What if he got like a S chassis?
No.
Like an S13, S14?
That would be really cool.
Maybe an S15? Oh, they're not legal
Oh,
yet.
no.
They're not legal in California.
That would be sick.
They're not legal in the United States yet.
I could see him maybe getting a Porsche, maybe a 911. But even then, that's kind of not his taste, so I'm not sure. This is going to be interesting. Did you bait us? Is there actually a car coming, or are we just standing here for nothing? There is?
Hold on,
Okay.
he's on his way.
I hope it's a big diesel truck.
Big diesel truck?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like a Ram, like 2500.
Maybe it's like an
Cummins
EV
turbo.
Jeep or something.
They even make EV
A
Jeeps?
pre-runner EV Jeep.
They even make that? I don't know if they make that.
I think they do.
Somebody made it. Somebody bought it.
Alright.
Oh, what?
What?
What the is that?
Is that our Audi?
That is
Was
that is our old sweepstakes Audi.
Go, baby! What is this? I got it back. I got the S4 back.
Seriously?
Yep, this is it. The new car, the new daily.
Oh my god. So I need to hear the story behind this.
What are you doing? What is that? No, what is this? Is this our car?
It's my car, personally.
Oh,
Not a Throtl car. So you guys know I've been talking about selling the E90 for a while. Randomly, Cody hit me up. He's like, hey, would you like to buy this car back? I have to sell the car. And kind of without hesitation, I was like, you know what? Let's do
It
it.
still has the freaking Pennsylvania tags on
I know. It's in pretty good shape. Like it's been cared for. Maybe a little dirty.
it is a little dirty.
Did you fly to
I got it yesterday.
This is just not computing. How does this get here from Pennsylvania?
I got it shipped out here yesterday.
Okay, that
I throw the
explains the
car
dirt.
seat in.
Okay.
Yeah. Just got it. There was some aftermarket parts on it. I swapped some of that back over last night, but I do have to finish installing some of the engine covers. So it's basically how we left it.
This was like a high-end car for us.
This
as a
is
sweepstakes
a
car.
very
Oh, that
expensive
was.
car.
It is.
Yeah. It's really nice. It's comfortable. If you roll back to some of the footage when we got the S4 originally, I actually think I said like, oh man, I'd love to own this car. So nice. I would actually trade my M3 for this, or I'd trade my E90 for it. And I was looking for a new daily, just something different. I've had the E90 for like 2 years, and I was like, you know what? Why don't I try something different? I've owned every M3 minus
So
the
he
G80.
wasn't happy with the car, or what?
No, he liked the car. He has another car, WRX or something. He decided that it was best for his family just to only have one car, and he wanted to sell this.
What's up, everybody? My name is Cody. I was the winner of the Audi S4. I personally had to sell the car back to Evan. I didn't need the car. I have 08 WRX, and I needed to sell the car because it was impractical for me at the moment. I needed to make a call to live a better life, and I reached back out to him, and he offered to buy the car from me again. I can't thank Throtl enough for giving me such a great experience, and you know, it's a memory that I'll have forever, and I'll never forget it. It was such a great experience. Everybody there was so nice. They were so kind. It felt like I knew them for a lifetime, to be honest with you. Watching them on the TV and finally getting to meet them. I just want to let everybody know that I had a great time with it for the past 4 months. I love the car. I didn't want to sell the car, but I had to make a choice.
So
Fair enough.
we ended up making a deal, got a good price on it.
Well, I know you always tell everybody when they win a car, if they ever want to sell it, to let us know. So
I know, we talked about that. Yeah.
Okay.
We do that with every car here. There's been a couple that I think we've been close to.
Yeah?
And this was the best
Perfect.
one for me, so I figured I'd try it for a little bit.
You got to tell me.
What?
What happened to the roof box? Did it get ripped off?
No, I have it in my house. I took it off. It's one of those things, like, I think it's awesome. You just don't need it every day. But it's really cool. And what's cool about the Thule is I can get the same mounts for my wife's car, and we can swap it back and forth, whatever we need.
And you can get a bike rack.
But for more normal daily driving, I don't need it. I just figured I would take it off. I think it looks sleek. But the PPF's still in good shape. Like the front lips even survive. A couple little things. Like I said, it is a little dirty. The wheels are dirty. Not really too much has changed.
I think we forgot to mention these boys. Well, we don't have to really mention it. This is the first sweepstakes car that we've ever bought back.
This is.
Yeah, we've been close on a couple others that have been up for sale, but they found other buyers or whatever in the meantime. But this one, you closed on it.
Kind of gets me wondering, like, how sweet would it be if we started buying back all of the sweepstakes cars and you have like literally seriously, it'd be so cool. Like the 240 or
I know
the
which
MR2.
one I'd buy back. The Mustang.
I was gonna say
The Mustang,
S2000.
and then the second choice would be the 240 SX.
Yeah.
And then the third choice would be the MR2.
Oh wow, I was way off. I was gonna say the S2000.
Those would be the ones I'd buy back.
Ooh, the Mark V Supra, GTR, my old GTR. There's been
Supra
so
was
many.
really good. The S2000 was awesome. This was an amazing sweepstakes car.
So we just saw the wide body hatch, and that one has
RX.
seen better days, not cared for. So like doing a revival
The new
series would be
owner
sick.
is
the
putting
new
it-
owner is sick.
Is putting
He
it
is.
back.
So the question is, yeah, like Quinn says, do you do like a revival series on one of the cars that maybe wasn't taken care of great, or let's just say for you personally, which car would you rather own?
I don't know. That's a really tough one. If I was gonna take it back and just drive it, not do anything, it'd probably be either the Supra
Okay.
or the GTR.
Okay.
But like if we're gonna continue to build, like 335 would be amazing.
The E92?
The E92, the Evo, any of the Evos would be really good.
Jesus' Evo,
That
you
thing
guys
is
just saw, it's like
so
perfectly clean still.
Calix's Evo 10.
Yeah,
That thing was a ripper.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that thing was a ripper. Those 4B11s can be fast too if you do them right. There's a lot of really cool cars. The S2000, crank the boost up on that thing, it'd be sick.
I guess there's only one thing to say. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank
nice
you.
new daily.
Yeah, a nice little daily. Nothing too crazy. I don't really know what else we have planned for it. I may end up changing the wheels or some of the things on the exterior just because I typically like to run an 18 or a 19 just to have a little bit more meat. This is like a good show set. Now that Hurricane Hillary is gone, this thing is really dirty. So I do want to get this thing washed, make sure the PPF's in good shape. I know the wheels are really, really dirty. So I'm going to do a quick wash on this thing inside and out. I remove anything that doesn't need to be in there. And then I do need to pop the hood and put some covers and things back that I know were removed from yesterday when I put some stock parts back on. So let me get into it now. We'll bring you guys along for the ride every step of the way.
What is that?
Whoops, too much foam, baby. There she is, all washed, looking good. Now it's time to dry it. So let's do a little camera trick. You ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, there it is. It's looking so fantastic. I absolutely love the way the S-Tech looks on this car. And the fact that it was ceramic coated made it so much easier to actually wash and clean too. So I really probably spent 15, 20 minutes on that. And it looks almost brand new, pretty much the same way when it left Elite Finish a couple months ago. So I feel the need to explain this a little bit further of why I'm going to be selling the E90 and I'm going to be dailying the S4 for a little bit. So I actually brought the E90 M3 here so I could show you guys in case you weren't familiar. So here it is. This is my 2009 E90 M3. I've owned this car for almost 2 years. It's got about, I don't know, 75,000 miles. Alpine white with the fox red leather. You guys may see that I have an obsession with red interiors. I just like colored interiors in general. So I have several cars that are red leather, and I absolutely love this car, and it's been super fun. We only made a couple of videos of it on the channel. It's got a bunch of carbon goodies. I did throw on the set of T37s that I've had at my house because I ran over a nail with my other set of wheels. More or less, this car is pretty much stock. It has a bitchin' titanium exhaust on it, stock under the hood, H&R lowering springs. But overall, I really enjoyed this car. And for those who don't know, I actually have an M3 obsession. So I currently have an E30 M3, E36 M3. I had an E46 M3 that I sold, and there's the E90 M3, and actually my wife and I had an F80 M3 as well. So almost every M3, and I felt like it was kind of time just to try something different. So as simple as that sounds, we have been building so many cars here at Throtl, and it's given us the opportunity to drive pretty much anything that you can think of, from Japanese cars to Euro cars. And I really like that S4. That first day that I picked it up, I was like, wow, this is actually really nice. I'd never spent that much time in an Audi in general. Really comfortable, fast, just cruiser that I could see myself driving as a daily driver. So after we finished modding the car, I actually fell more and more in love with it. And it was just a weird coincidence that a couple months later, after Cody had won the car, he drove it all the way back from San Diego. He called me kind of out of the blue, and he was like, you know what? I've got to get rid of the car. My family and I have made a decision to downsize and just have less cars, and the Audi had to go. Are you interested in buying it? And at that point, I was kind of like, I'm not sure. I really do like the E90, also really like the S4. Fast forward a couple days, a little bit of back and forth, and I decided to pull the trigger and just go for a little bit of change. So I'm very excited. I've had the car just for a day or two so far, and it's really fun. It's great. There's a couple things I want to change just to make it a little bit more my own. And if you guys are interested in seeing that, leave some comments down below so I know. And if you're not interested, you can also let me know. I know this car may not be everyone's cup of tea on this channel, but for me, it's going to work out really good for me and my family. And I'm just excited to try something different, like I said. Before we end today's video, I do have to pull the Audi inside. I have to do a couple things to it, like putting on some engine covers. When I got the car from Cody, he had done some other modifications that, being here in California, we cannot do. So I had to revert those back to stock, and I do have to finish putting that together, as well as just kind of wiping down the engine bay. So a huge shout out to Cody for making this all happen. Thank you, brother. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you got to enjoy the car with the limited time that you had with it. Let me get the Audi inside. We'll pop the hood. We'll get these things done. And then that's it. Let me show you. All right, so
you're missing something there.
Cody had some bits on here last night. I had to swap these over. Let me go grab those parts out of the trunk. This is our 034 Motorsports carbon panels. This is just the heat shield. So I don't have any hardware, but we're going to use some Downstar, if I remember correctly, like that. Give me a little Downstar, we're good. Well, Sean, we've got a problem. What I didn't realize is that these 4 bolts here are supposed to have a mating surface for this engine cover. It's like a rubber doodad. It's supposed to like lock it in.
With a little ball on top of it, so it goes right on
in here. So I can't install this today. I have to go look to see. There's a box of stuff Cody gave me. Maybe the hardware's in there, otherwise I'm gonna have to order it. So total fail on that. All right, well, unfortunately that was a little bit of a fail, and that is going to do it for today's YouTube episode. I know it's a little bit of a shock to some of you guys that I ended up getting this car back, but it's really fun, and I'm really excited to be able to take this thing kind of to the next level and just enjoy it. If you guys want to see more S4 content, please leave some comments down below. I did also want to give you a reminder that we have a ton of parts stacked up for our BRZ sweepstakes that we're running right now. So every dollar you spend on our website, whether you're buying car parts or merchandise, gives you an automatic entry to win this car. And we have a ton in store. And we have a special guest coming in next week to help us complete it. So if you like BRZ content, be sure to check in over the next week. We actually have 3 episodes going back to back to back on this build. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching the Throtl YouTube channel. If you like this video, please give us a big thumbs up and remember to subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.